Alrighty, well look what we have here. NCP week number 5. Oh god, there's a Malo. I did not prep for a Malamar, I will be honest. G Weezing in that first slot. Raikou, Lando, Malamar, Serena, and what are you? Celesteela. I did not prep for a Malamar. I'll keep it a buck. What the fuck? What do I got? I've got a Rest Talk Yuxi. That kind of gets bodied by Malamar. Feeny can get me through Malamar okay-ish. He can get me through a lot of his team very well. I like leading... What do I like leading? He could lead, like... What gets momentum moves? Raikou, Steela. Steela, no. Raikou, Lando. I feel like Mamo's actually an all-around fine lead. There's no Blacephalon, which is pretty cool. We love not seeing Blacephalon. But yeah, I feel like Mamo's... Oh, no Milo either. I thought Milo would come. But it is not here. Yeah, definitely a very different look to what I was expecting. Hopefully I don't lose to Malamar. I know last time I played Patmac, maybe he didn't do it in NCP Plus. We brought Lurantis, and I was not ready for it. So hopefully we do not suffer a similar fate from a Malamar. But yeah, good luck, have fun to Patmac. I'm going to try to bring some energy. This morning I had a lot of fun doing that. I played Pack, you'll see it on Sunday. But I had a lot of energy for that game, and I'm going to try this morning. To give you guys some good energy. Let's see it, boys. Celestial, is that Celesteela? That is Celesteela. This is like the worst lead for me. Unfort. What you gonna do? This game I really valued Mamoswine's breaking power. As you can see, his main ways on his draft of dealing with Mamoswine would be Celesteela, Milotic, and then offensively, obviously more can deal with it, but the main one would be Lucario with Priority Vacuum Wave or Bullet Punch to out-prioritize my Shard, but like I don't do that much damage with Shard anyways. But the main ideas is that EQ plus Crash does really, really well into his team, and then Knockoff provides some key utility, removing items, mainly like Milotic had it came. I expected a potential like Flame Orb Marvel scale to come to really wall my physical offense like Zama, like Mamo here, but I figured Knock on the hard in would mean that it wouldn't get Flame Orbed and would be a lot easier to deal with. And then Crash obviously is good, plus EQ hits the team really hard. I suppose a physically defensive G Weezing could come. I don't think Neutralizing Gas ever comes, so that would make sense. And then Shard's important, means that Lando can never snowball unless it is like some sort of Yachi dual dance set, and I just refuse to attack it for some reason. But Mamoswine has a lot of value here. And then Assault Vest item this week is clutch to potentially live like a not as offensive Raikou move, and I can surprise live non-specs or just non-boosting Blacephalon hit, like a Scarf Blacephalon hit, hopefully with the Thick Fat plus AV. But other than that, we're pretty quick, and then we've got just a pretty basic AV Mamoswine there. I feel like you could do many things, but I feel like in a lot of those situations, Tapu Fini is going to be a good way through pretty safely. Calm Mind Taunt Tapu Fini was really good looking in the builder. His main way of defensively switching into Tapu Fini is Milotic, and that's not here. So he has to do it with like Celesteela or Hard Raikou, and then obviously if late game I can start snowballing Calm Minds, the only thing that can really stop me is Serena. I've got speed for Adamant Serena on my Fini, and then as physically defensive as I can be with the max HP there, and this will be important to help me check Celesteela. It's a pretty good pivot into there. Lando, it can take a hit. Surf does solid damage to things. I just have to be mindful that we don't quite beat Serena as easily as I would like to. And then Malamar, I did not even really consider in the builder, but I suppose this would be my best check to it. But yeah, just pretty physically defensive, bulky Fini. Just kind of runs through this team after a few Calm Minds. I do need to put pressure on this thing. I need to force this thing out. And let's see what he wants to go for. If he goes for a Leech Seed or something, could be interesting. I think I'm a bit Sally weak, actually, like, the more I think about it. I know that I can put pressure on it with my DRAGALGE and stuff. He just Heavy Slimes, that's fine. We're pretty physically defensive. Yeah. Down to 122. Perhaps a quick calc can tell me about how offensive you are. I don't want to bother with that. I'm just going to surf once. See what you want to go for. Yeah, you do just swap. That's fine. Raikou? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, you are. I can get into my AV Mamoswine here. Misty Terrain's up, so no Scald Burns. Lefties. Cool. You could sub. I could see a sub coming out. And we will also get lefties, put us in an alright spot. But yeah, just AV Mamo. I liked AV Mamo this week because it was going to surprise Live a Blacephalon hit and kill that one back, but Blacephalon isn't here. I do think that I was a bit geared for a Blacephalon, especially over a Malamar, but it is what it is. Hopefully we don't lose. I'm so fucking scared of the Malamar. You have no idea. I know it's not like that bulky, but right? Like, in my mind, Malamar's just like some god. Because I don't know what it does, so it could just do everything. You sub, that's fine. I'm just gonna knock off. Knock off is fine, right? Sub lefties, maybe a Calm Mind. You don't do anything to me, like, yeah, you can Calm Mind in an Aura Sphere, but I'll chew. We've got some terrain up knockoff for a potential, like, Steela coming in. I do really want to get rid of a Steela item. Let's see. You Aura Sphere, this shouldn't do too much. Yeah. Oh, that is stronger than I thought. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is definitely a little bit stronger than I thought. I'm just going to go DRAGALGE, right? DRAGALGE does resist, and then I can drop, like, a mean... I could Flip Turn, I could Specs Draco, I could Specs T-Bolt. I'm going to go DRAGALGE. I predict another Aura Sphere to come out. Maybe you do get aggressive and you click Substitute. That is fine by me. I feel like sub's actually a really good play from your end. You just Aura Sphere though. Okay, cool. So we did not lose much. Now we can either get like a slow flip or we can click T-Bolt. So slow flip, what does it get me? Like T-Bolt's really high reward, right? Because we get Selly if we hit it. If we don't get Selly and we like go into G-Weez, that's not that bad. If we go into Lando, that's really bad. But I don't think you can hard Lando, right? Because a Draco will just rock your shit. I'm just going to T-Bolt. I'm a play off of my gut. My gut says T-Bolt is a good play. Choice Specs DRAGALGE is such a fantastic offensive Pokemon. The more I use it, the more I'm coming to enjoy it. But Draco and Sludge Wave are really good outside of Celesteela, and Celesteela does not appreciate Thunderbolt, which this thing gets for some reason. But I make one good call, calling the Sally Thunderbolt 80%. It's like out of consideration for the rest of the game. Draco's really good provided Misty Terrain isn't up, and it can just really nuke things. And then Sludge Wave complements that really well. And then Flip Turn is in case I am nervous about making a prediction. I can always ease that with Flip Turn momentum. And go into my like best Sally counterplay or my best Lando counterplay, or even like if he is really aggressive, my best like G-Weez and counterplay. But I figured DRAGALGE would be really valuable here. It seems like a really solid offensive piece, and we are zooming this week. We got speed for Sally with a little bit of speed, and that covers really well. And hopefully we can surprise him and outspeed and kill his Celesteela really fast. I maybe could have crept up to 0 speed Malamar, but I don't know how fast that one is off the top of my head, and I did not expect it to come, so I did not figure that was worth. But just strong offensive DRAGALGE with the choice specs is really good here. Can just kind of pick up a kill if he ever gets out of position versus it. You call him. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Never mind. Okay. That was... I don't get it. Draco still does... Misty's up. That's fine. That still does, like, good enough damage. I do need to pivot though. So sub Calm Mind. You're probably gonna sub up here, right? I'll just go Chansey and I'll Stoss you. That should be fine. I still have a Chansey. I forgot about that. Like, no issues being had. This is I don't get this set, right? No issues being had though. Yeah. No issues being had yet. Sub goes back up. You cannot EV to get subs not broken by Stoss, right? I don't remember how high Raiku's HP stat is. No, you can't. Okay, cool. We're fine then. Once again, we've got Chansey, the premier special defense Mon, is really tasked this week with Raikou and Blacephalon. Those are the main Mons I was afraid of in the builder. I feel like everything else sort of has potential ways around it. It can also deal with Wheeze and Galar, but I didn't really want to get Corrosive Gassed. Obviously, Blacephalon can remove my item with either Knockoff or Trick, but I figure either that means it's not Choice Scarf, which means it's a little bit easier to deal with, or it's not Choice Bex, so it's a little bit easier to deal with, and I have Zamazenta, which can outspeed Revenge it, or DRAGALGE, which can chew a hit, or Tapu Fini, which can chew a hit. But even if I do end up with a choice item from Trick, I'm still fine to click Teleport and claim Momentum. Soft Boiled, obviously, to stay healthy for myself. S-Toss, good damage for the team, will break like a Raikou substitute. And then Shadow Ball, because if he was like a substitute Calm Mind Blacephalon, I can at least break the first sub. And then after that, it gets a little bit dicey. But I have ways around sub Calm Mind Blacephalon, I think. And it just didn't even show this matchup, so Chansey is just really good to dedicate to Raikou. Let's go for a big Seismic Toss, break the substitute, and we shouldn't take too much from an Aura Sphere. Might still do a lot, but... Chansey, Aura Sphere, +1. What the fuck? Oh, that's level 100. Okay, this is 25%. I was like, holy shit, that kills? No, does not. Does not come close. Thank the fucking Lord. That's crazy. That, like, barely kills 50 levels above me. Sub fades. I'm gonna teleport. I don't think that you stay in here. Like, I feel like you're just, I don't know, maybe this is an overplay, but I don't think so, right? Because even if you do, we just go Zom and we can pick you up with a close combat. So, I think teleport picks me up so much more. Yeah, okay, cool. We're in it, a little bit. Kit Kat. Lando? Cool. What I can just go into my memo. You cannot get sharded. I refuse to believe you let yourself get sharded. Because that does just kill you, right? Landorus. Landorus Therian. Yeah, Shard just drops you. I'm gonna knock again. Shard does just drop you. I'm gonna knock. If I knock the Selly, great position. If you stay in an Earthquake, that would be bit interesting. I think you have to respect the Shard. Maybe you're Yachi, and fair play if you stay in and you're Yachi. But I don't expect that. It could. Offensive lander just rips. I don't know. Yeah, okay, cool. You switch. Thank God. I keep, like, doubting myself. Like, I know that this was the right play. I know I made a good play. I'm just, like, always worried about getting punished for said play. Lefties. Cool. Perfect. That looks quite physically defensive. I'll go back into my Fini. Seems pretty free. Just trying to play straightforward until a hole magically opens up. And I think it definitely can, right? We definitely have opportunities to open said hole. But we have to do it. Leech Seed goes off. Leech Seed misses. Perfect. Feel kind of bad, but we'll take it. Like, I think we're very grateful for it. I'll just get off another free surf. Because the chip can only be recovered by Leech Seed. Oh, you just stay in. Okay. How much is this doing? You leech seed now, and you connect. I'm gonna go hard DRAGALGE. No, that's kind of cringe, right? I think you kind of want to pivot though, because you're still taking like so much chip, and you could also like protect. And yeah, I think you do want to pivot and maintain some health on this. Yeah, I'll make my play. I thought of it. I'll make it. I think it's a bit aggressive, but I think it can definitely be rewarded. We know that we're faster, so we don't know if you switched yet. Show me the swap. Yeah. Don't be Lando. Karen, what are you? Right, I just hard Zama to scout for Axel. You could go like Lando as well. Or like, I think you stay into Axel. Well, that's fine. I think you stay into Axel. U-turn. Okay, that's fine. This will do negative damage. Yeah. That's perfect. Kit Kat, Lando. Cool. I'll go into my Yuxi now. You could just U-turn on me. Can't really do anything about it, though, unfortunately. My Landorus Therian matchup, quite unfortunate with Zarude being my ground resist. But yeah, I'll just go Yuxi. And then maybe throw off a T-Bolt, maybe throw off a Psychic, depending on... Psychic into T-Bolt's pretty free. Because obviously Steela is, I think, the Yuxi counterplay. Zamazenta is crazy this game. We're kind of just compacting and doing as much offensive damage as possible this week. We did really kind of need 4 coverage moves, unfortunately. CC is really, really good. Plus Behemoth Bash, the main things that can deal with that combo is bulky Landorus or like a bulky Dredagon or a bulky Selly, and those all lack reliable recovery. And then Ice Fang, Behemoth Bash and Ice Fang, both at -1 from Intimidate, will be able to kill Landorus, and Crunch was because the first 3 are walled by Blacephalon, and I don't exactly want my big dog to be walled by Blacephalon. And this thing is crazy, like, takes the neutral Landorus Earthquake, takes any Serena move with ease, can take some Steela hits pretty well, it can take physical Lucario hit, like a hit, and kill it back. It is just a stupid mon, and it kind of just goes absolutely ham here, even though it doesn't have like a 100 matchup on paper. But I obviously don't want to risk like a Scarf Earthquake coming out and just nuking the shit out of me. You bulk up. Okay. I just need chip on you now. I do need just chip. You could be Yachi Berry as well. Mist goes away. Bulk up Lando. That's a threat. I was really, really down bad for Landorus counterplay. Like, this is kind of reaching, but having your ground resist be Zarude, which does not enjoy U-turn, and then your other immunity being Thunderous, which does not enjoy Edge, yeah, that kind of just leaves Yuxi. And Yuxi's still good. It's not bad. It's pretty physically bulky, and I opted for Rest Talk this week so that I could theoretically check Landorus throughout the entire game. And then the combo of Psychic and Thunderbolt did actually surprisingly well offensively, so I was just fine Rest Talking with that. And we can actually damage Celestial out. Psychic does good chip. But yeah, we can stay alive, which is a big thing. And we can also check like Lucario with this thing if we need to. It did not come this game, thankfully, but we could have in the builder. It was good roll compression. And yeah, that is my Uxie. Bulk up U-turn. Okay, never mind. I mean, like, it's still a threat, but it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be. Because, like, bulk up Earthquake, knockoff just kind of scared me a lot. Like, if you're a Yachi Berry set. Celestial. I just want to like chip you down. Psychic into T-Bolt should be doing good damage. I will need to rest off at some point, but I think you could leech. I feel like getting my DRAGALGE leeched isn't the worst thing. I know I keep making that DRAGALGE. It's right. I need health on my Yuxi. So I don't even know if T-Bolt 2 KOs from there, especially after Leech Seed. It did 15 with Psychic. T-Bolt is about 3 times as strong, probably. Definitely did. Leech Seeds just come out. That's fine. You don't want to drop to a T-Bolt, I don't think. So the Chad play is to Draco. I don't think you let yourself drop to T-Bolt, because I'm faster than you. I'm going to Draco. You don't. I refuse to believe you let yourself drop to T-Bolt. Okay. You know the respects, but... So you could definitely stay in. What's a play that capitalizes on a hard GUVs, but also want to stay in? I feel like I don't lose too much if I go into... on the hard GUVs or the stay in. Zama. You definitely stay in, though. But you could hard GUVs. I don't know. I'll make the play. I think I'm faster than Steela. I EV'd for, like, low-speed Steela, so... Get my Dauntless Shield off. And you Heavy Slam. Okay, fine. Do I die to Flamethrower if I'm at -1? That was a crit. I don't believe so. Let's just sell this Steela. Level. No, I don't. I'm just gonna click Close Combat. You definitely do not appreciate this hit. Oh, I should have fucking trusted myself. I should have trusted myself. Because I was like, I can Behemoth Bash into Ice Fang and really deal with the Lando very well. But I will at least figure out if you are the leftovers item. Or if you're Yachi, potentially. That's a crit, right? Yeah. So if CC did 50 on a crit, then... It's definitely a possibility that I kill. Like, very definitely a possibility that I just knock you out. Not worth risking, though. Not worth risking, though. Oh, Yuxi. Like, no reason to risk that. Hopefully we just see an Earthquake come out. Perfect. Okay, my controller's about to die. Do I have a charger nearby? Yes, I do. Let's hopefully not mess anything up when I plug in my controller. Cool. We're now plugged in. Right, so I think I wanna just hard T-Bolt. You're gonna U-turn. Perfect. And we got a T-Bolt in the air for the Celesteela. And we'll still live one more U-turn to rest. Please go Steela. You should, right? You went Steela last time. That was your initial response. Yeah. Let's see it. This isn't going to do too much, right? Ooh. Okay. That is... I don't know how much that matters, but I'll take it for sure. I'll just T-Bolt once more. Fish, kind of. I think fishing is fine. I like to fish. We love fishing, but yeah, no, I think it's definitely a fair play to fish for full parry here, or just leave the Sally very low. Ooh, do double back into Lando. Karen. That's Serena. That's fine. You possibly just U-turn. And I don't really want to deal with a bad string of momentum. Because that could be really, really bad for me. But I like the DRAGALGE on the U-turn play. Because the momentum goes a little worse. I'm chewing on ice. Yeah. Okay, cool. No poison point. I'm kidding, we're not poison point. We got the adaptability on lock. But yeah. We're just playing patiently right now. We'll be able to force through something eventually. Oh, fuck. Either way, I gave you Lando. I don't know what I'm thinking. I really want to... I think I need to punish a bulk up here, though. Because my Yuxi's a bit low. I really need to punish a bulk up. Do I? I'm just going to do it. I think I should. You could just Earthquake. But, like, I went Yuxi last time hard. You could hard U-turn as well. I really just think you bulk up, though. And I'll take my kill. You could hard U-turn. Either way. If you hard U-turn, go... Okay, just don't go Jubies. I feel like that's a bit of a risk, but... I thought bulk up was going to come out, so I wanted to kill the Lando. Flip turn would have been fine as well, I suppose. Karen. Oh, nope, you're dead. You are very much dead. Dedge. Right, no shot, you live this. I'm a choice specs adaptability boosted modest DRAGALGE. Yeah, goodbye. Adios. That's good. That's our one, right? I had to rely on, like, imagine if you went fucking hard Jiwis, dude. What is the Jiwis here for, by the way? Could Malamar do something, like, scary right now? It could, honestly. I don't think Superpower picks us off, though. And to Malamar. I think we're A faster than a Malamar. Oh, no, this thing's 73 base speed. Yeah, which is... Ooh, we actually might be. I'm 87, and at no speed... Oh, that's Brave. Never mind. And -2 special attack. You take so much, but I can just hard Feeny and be very fine. I think. Psycho Cut probably does damage, but not too much. I'm pretty quick with my Feeny. Let's see. You could Knock as well. Knock is a very free mid-ground for you. Sob. Okay. Well, we'll break with Draining Kiss and get back to full. Sob's a good bring, I think. I don't really know too much about this mon, I will be honest. I know that I don't have, like, the greatest of special offense on this build. It's kind of just this thing and DRAGALGE. And you do beat my DRAGALGE very easily. My Mamo, if you get to, like, +1/+1, Mammoth still doing damage, right? No, not quite. Sub breaks. Okay, cool. I was, like, nervous for a second. And we'll go back to full. Yeah. Knock off, that's fine. I'm gonna hard surf here. Because it could pick up, like, a 2KO on Selly, or put Raikou in a position where we potentially kill it. Not having lefties is kind of cringe, but the Selly's low enough where it is, like, decent enough. Hopefully. Purifier. Weezing. Perfect. That's cool. I'll take it. You could have Corrosive Gas. But you could just Sludge Bomb. Flamethrower doesn't do too much to me. I'm fine going Zama. Good example of how fucking broken this Pokemon is. Zamazenta crowned. Zama's fantastic. You could hard flamethrower, and it's oh, you could whiz. No, terrain's up. Terrain's up. You can't. Aromatherapy. Your Celesteela's unpaired. I think that's the only thing. But you're still low enough. I can just Behemoth Bash, and your Black Sludge. You're not helmet or anything. I saw that last turn, but I did not register it. So good to see. I just Behemoth Bash into Ice Fang will kill Lando. And I've just got a suite of coverage moves this week. No setup, which I thought was fine because I wanted like Ice Fang for the Lando. I wanted Crunch so that I wasn't walled by Blacephalon, and I needed both of my stabs, so that just left me in a 4-attack Zama situation. Oh, I wonder why he Aromatherapy. I don't think the Selly being paired mattered too much. Maybe it does. Maybe he thinks he can outspeed my DRAGALGE, but he can't. What do we see? Hopefully Lando. That would be ideal. Celestial. That's fine. You do not take... I don't know if you take 2 of these even. I think you might. Behemoth Bash. Such a fantastic animation. We have not clicked it enough this season. Let's see it. That went from 35 down to 20. I do not believe that we will kill. I will just close combat. Close combat is fine. You see, aromatherapy didn't matter. And now you get Lando. But I can I have to switch from the Lando. And you're gonna I feel like you have to Earthquake though. I feel like you're in a position, I don't know, you don't have to do anything. But in the long run, you're at almost 75%. You'll be at 75% after this turn. I think now's the opportunity, if I ever get an opportunity, to get my Mammo back in. If you Earthquake, you Earthquake. If like you bulk up, we've got Shard to pick you off. Doesn't pick you off, but if you bulk up, it doesn't pick you off, but it'll put you in range where I need you to be. Bulk up, okay. I believe you'll live a Shard, but I believe I don't have another play. So you're definitely gonna be faster than Mammo Swine, right? I am very quick with my Mammo, but you're quick Lando. Like Lando is just a quicker Mon, and getting this chip is fantastic for me. Oh, you swap. Cool. Purifier. That's fine. How much does this do? If it does 25, then Crash will kill. Does not quite do that. And I didn't see gas, so you're not gas. You know, honestly, might be an opportunity for me to get my DRAGALGE back in. Because it covers a Wisp, which is my main thing. And I think I pick up a kill with Sludge Wave. Strange Steam. I don't think we live this. Ooh, we do. Huge. I will try to catch you off guard with being faster than you and drop a fat Sludge Wave. Okay. Cool. Perfect. I'm very quick. Very quick with it. Bang, bang. Yes! Oh, it's a crit. I don't think it mattered. Definitely not quite ideal for him. I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. I'm just gonna keep Sludge Waving until I die at this point, right? I don't think it's worth... it could be worth preserving a sack for like a U-turn down the line with Lando. Because you definitely get Lando here and use U-turn. That's your play. Diego. Okay, I just go Chansey. How many Pokemon do you have? It's this, Malamar, and Lando. Dude, the fucking Malamar is terrifying, dude. I just go Chansey. No need to overthink. I go Chansey, and I can Stoss probably, or I Port, right? Port lets me get some help with the Malamar, right? Because you can double Malamar. Oh, you just Aura Sphere. This is nothing. I just Port. Yeah, just Port. Just Port gang. Stoss is also fun, but I'm fine, just to port. You could sub, but Stoss is free. In my mind, you just switch. Suppose you could try to like play on my choke, but like, if you do, you do. Okay, you do. That's fine. It's not like you got behind a sub or anything, so I can just come in CC. Zamazenta. Come in Zamazenta, close combat. Let's see it. Let's CC it. CC and Ice Fang will kill the Lando from this range. I'm fairly confident. And I believe 2 CCs just nukes Mal. Okay, you just give me this. That's fine. That's very good. To be honest, this thing kind of has limited usage going for the rest of the fight. I'm just gonna Ice Fang the Lando that comes in. Yeah, like it's good, but or I just sack my DRAGALGE. But if he bulks up, we could be in an issue, right? This just prevents any like setup getting out of hand. Do whip out the Ice Fang. Nice coverage move. Keeps it low. And you Earthquake. That's fine. Thank you, Zamazenta, for your service. Holy fuck, this thing is broken. What the hell? What the fuck? Well then. I'll just Behemoth Bash. Good neutral option. We get to watch a nice animation. Then yeah, I just go Feeny on the Malamore and just drain it down. And I believe we'll be able to pick up a 6-0. This mon is stupid, dude. That was -1 because I guess that's neutral because of the CC, but I should have just done that a long time ago. The more you know. I was just like, yeah. I'll just go. I believe it is in my best interest to just go Feeny, because having this thing at neutral will be good for later. Prevents like a hard superpower from getting out of hand. And I think I'll be able to like do enough chip to this thing over time. Because you took a sub. I don't think you can sub again. I think you just superpower. And then 2 Draining Kisses takes you out, maybe? Yeah, you just superpower. Do you have lefties? You do have lefties, I believe. You showed. Yeah. And you knocked my lefties. You're a bit higher than I remembered, but I believe I just Draining Kiss once, and then I consider Calm Minding or not, depending on how much whatever he goes for does. You just Psycho Cut. 177 down to 113. That's a crit. I Calm Mind. I just Calm Mind, yeah. If that's a crit, Calm Mind is very free. Accelerate the process. I thought Malamar was crazy, dude. I thought this thing was gonna be doing like fucking 80%. I need to like understand. This thing is low tier for a reason. That is not a crit. Okay, cool. I believe we just 2KO you now. Or at least accelerate the process. I believe it should be maybe not quite a 2KO after lefties. We'll see. Draining Kiss comes out. I believe Surf might be slightly stronger afterwards. But Draining Kiss should just do it for us. Go up. Psycho Cut, we go down. That one's a crit. You're not Scopeland, so that's just like a 12.5% crit twice. But that's fine. I just Draining Kiss. I don't know. They're pretty similar roles between Surf and Draining Kiss. But Draining Kiss heals me if like doesn't kill. But it doesn't. It doesn't, or does it? I don't know. It does. Okay, cool. So we pick up a nice, clean 6-0 victory. I do think it was a bit closer than the score suggests, but we should be locked for playoffs now, which is huge. And yeah, GG to Pat Mac. Just a pretty all-around well-played game. I did not realize that Landorus did not kill Zamazenta. That was a shocker to me. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, until next time, Jesse504 out. Peace.